Good morning, boys and girls. Today's book by Steve Herman is called Dragon Sibling Rivalry. Now that we're all home, we're with our siblings so much more than before when we had time to go away to school and be with our friends. So this would be a great story to share with your siblings while everybody's at home and sometimes a little bit more stressed than normal because we can't go out and do what we normally do with our friends and play. So hopefully this is a great one to share. All right, let's get started. This is volume 29 in the My Dragon Books series. Hi, I'm Drew, and I have a dragon pet. His name is Diggory. But for a while last summer, we had not one, but two. Dragons are not common pets, and raising them is tough. One dragon living in your house is really quite enough. Diggory's cousin came to stay. Uncle Bill was out of town. It was like we had a sister. Diggory's world turned upside down. But Diggory learned some lessons from his cousin Lolly Lou. If I tell you all about it, then you can learn them too. At first he was excited, for Diggory had never had a baby sister. This was the first time ever. He welcomed her with open arms and said, "This will be fun." But it seemed the fun was over before it had begun. When Lolly Lou saw Diggory's toys, she dove right into play, and that made Diggory mad at her on the very first day. He snatched his toys from Lolly Lou, which made her cry, and then Mother scolded Diggory. "Don't do that again." But when it came to being mean, Diggory wasn't through, for he began to taunt and tease poor little Lolly Lou. He didn't call her Lolly Lou, he'd call her Lollipop, and when that made her cry again, Mother made him stop. Then Diggory filled his water gun and soaked poor Lolly Lou. Daddy took his gun away to punish Diggory. Then Diggory found a frog and chased Lolly round the yard. We warned him to be good, but I guess it was too hard. "Diggory," I suggested, "you should find a book to read." To your cousin sister Lolly Lou, and Diggory agreed. But he told a scary story of a ghost beneath the bed. He was supposed to cheer her up, but frightened her instead. Diggory talked Lolly Lou into climbing up a tree, but he refused to help her down. She fell and skinned her knee. When Diggory got hungry, he decided he was the boss. He made Lolly bring him ice cream with extra chocolate sauce. "That's enough," said Lolly Lou, and tattled to our mother that Diggory was being mean and not a good big brother. Mom put Diggory in timeout for all the things he'd done. Maybe that would make him sorry for spoiling Lolly's fun. "Diggory," we asked, "aren't you ashamed for being mean?" Isn't she the cutest thing that you've ever seen? You like her more than me, he said, just because she's small? But I don't think that she is cute. Nope, she's not cute at all. Lolly Lou stuck out her tongue and laughed at Diggory-Doo. It serves you right, said Lolly Lou. That's why I told on you. I was having fun, he said. Why is that so wrong? Diggory needed lessons in how to get along. Diggory-Doo, I told him, Lolly Lou's our special guest. Just because we love her doesn't mean we love her best. Could it be that you were mean just because you were jealous? Or you were afraid we loved her more and didn't want to tell us? Diggory-Doo began to cry, although he tried to hide it. We have lots of love, I said. I swear we don't divide it. Love's a thing you multiply whenever you need more. We still love you just as much as we ever did before. Diggory finally dried his eyes and gave me his attention, so I told him other things I thought that I should mention. Like how a dragon ought to act when he's an older brother, and how siblings should be thoughtful of how they treat each other. For instance, when you share your toys with little Lolly Lou, you can bet she'll do the same and share her stuff with you. When you share with someone else, the fun is sure to double. Besides, when you are selfish, you only get in trouble. And when you're being mean and you think that it is fun, look around to see who's laughing. Are you the only one? If that's what you call having fun, Diggory-Doo admitted, that's no way to play, and you really ought to quit it. When you play with Lolly Lou, what you really ought to do is treat her like how you want her to treat you. She's little and still learning, so when she's on your nerves, don't be angry. Show her patience like every child deserves. But Diggory was not the only one to learn a thing or two. I also had a little talk with little Lolly Lou. Lolly, before you play with Diggory's toys, ask if it's okay. When you're angry, talk it out, but be careful what you say. Try to be a little nicer to Diggory-Doo, I told her. He's not so bad to have around since he's a little older. He'll help you with your homework and hold your hand to cross the street. He'll keep you safe from bullies, and older brothers kind of neat. So Diggory-Doo and Lolly Lou weren't fighting anymore. At least they fought a whole lot less than they had fought before. Lolly Lou had so much fun. She's coming back next June. Diggory-Doo can hardly wait. He hopes that June comes soon. The end. So I hope you guys are able to share this story with your little siblings, maybe even your little cousins. It's a great one to share and learn some lessons from our dear friend Diggory Do. Hope to see you soon.